everyone, and welcome to the first installment of the Monday videos for the Nature Art Challenge. I'm so glad you guys are here, and I hope you have been enjoying yourself so far. I know I have. And today I'm offering these Monday videos to you. Now, the Monday videos are not something essential for you to have or to watch in order to complete the challenge for the month of May. You do not have to even watch them if you want to. They're just little added bonuses to help you kickstart or continue your journey as an artist to find your style. And that's something that's been really important to me, something that's really near and dear to my heart, and I wanted to offer that to you as well. And that's what this kit is for. This is what we will tackle, is finding your style. It's not going to be the end all and break all of finding your style. Like once you take this challenge or watch these videos, you will instantly find your style. No. That's why I said it's a kickstart or a continuation in your journey as an artist to find your style. So this is just something to, pick yourself back up again if you just don't know what to do, or if you're wanting to be an artist and you just want to go on and get started and start trying to find your own voice, then I hope this free class, all free, will be of help to you in order to do that. So today I'm going to show you step by step how I create artwork like this. And I'm going to flip to my page back here. You can see what I've been doing. So we're going to go over here to this blank page here. And we're also going to get out our kits. This is where our kits come in. And this is the first page we're going to tackle today. Mountain layers and patterns. Now, this is the photograph. I left my iPad in the house, so we're going to have to resort to use my laptop. I hope you can see this. Let me whip out my mirror and see if we can do this. Yeah, we can see it just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm sorry for the lines going on here. But really quick, this is the photograph that I'm going to be using here. This is a mountain scene, and it has all these gorgeous wildflowers over here in the bottom part of the picture. Then you've got all these gorgeous pine trees and some off in the distance, and the beautiful colors in the sky and the clouds. So that's the picture that I'm going off of. That's the picture, and that's what I would put here, but I've run out of time and I just couldn't get it cut out and pasted here, but I will have them ready for the next ones. First and foremost, each time we begin these videos, I'm going to share with you some little tips that I've found myself in order to find my style, something that's helped me. There's 4 things that have helped me focus on finding my style. And for today, I'm going to write in the very first one. Your style is found by being obsessed with something. Here we go. You can write this in with pen. You could do this fancy like I like to do here, and just fill that in there. And this is essential as an artist. You essentially have to be obsessed with something. And clearly, for me, that is trees. I'm obsessed with trees. I can never, ever get tired of drawing them. And I think that's what defines an artist, is when you draw something over and over and over again and you cannot get tired of it. You keep wanting to learn more about it, new ways of drawing it, creating it, anything. That's your style. That's where you find it, is when you constantly cannot quit drawing or creating something over and over and over again. So write that in there, and I'm going to also be giving you some tips and tricks as we keep going through here and drawing out my piece. And you can write those there, and I think I might do some as well when we start talking. You can fill those out. And then also, I would like for you to, you do not have to, but if you would like to really follow along with what I do, grab you a picture of a mountain range or of any sort of mountain scene and put that there on this little idea of a Polaroid here. And put that there, and let's just keep this off to the side, and we'll have that with us as we keep going. So the first thing I always love to do, this is something I guess, this isn't a subject matter I'm obsessed with, but something that I just can't quite stop doing in my sketchbook, is to just go on and cover up that darn blank page. And I get myself some colors here. These are Neocolor crayons, and they're water soluble, so I love to I will cover up this whole thing with these Neocolors in the background first. And I'm not thinking about it, I'm just putting down color. And I'm not even really looking at my photograph that would be right here. I don't care. That's something that isn't important to me. I've mentioned this before. I know what I like about that picture. I know what I want to do when I have that picture. But I'm not going to use that as a guide to create something. It is essentially just a way for me to grab some ideas or offer me the next step when I'm stuck. And then I'll go from there when I need to look at that photograph. So that's something you could put here in your notes. Don't rely on the photograph. Don't rely on it. Don't look at it. Don't get too obsessed with the details. Your obsession or your desire of what to create shouldn't be based off everything you see. It should be what comes to you in the impulse of the moment. And I'll show you how that's going to happen here in a minute. Lay down your favorite kind of colors. Try and stick with somewhat of a color scheme. We'll be talking about that in another Monday video, but really focus on what kind of colors you like, and don't focus so much on the whole rainbow and everything that you see, all the colors. Don't be overwhelmed by that. Really pick out your favorite kind of colors. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to start making the lines of the mountain ranges first. I'm going to start way off in the background, then pull up and make my own kind of trees, and then my favorite part's going to be down in here. This is where the lines and the patterns are going to come in. Okay, and then up in the sky, I have so many ideas. I'm so excited. So I've got my photograph here off to the side, and I'm just glancing at it, and then I'm coming right back. I got the idea. I know what I want it to look like. My mountain's going to be looking like this. But am I looking at the photograph? Nah. So I don't really care. Good enough. Good enough. I'm going to get out my green here. And I'm going to start making the tree line. This is where the layers and patterns come in, using my lines. This kind of line I can't quite seem to get enough of. I'll do this all the time. So when you're using your photograph of any sort of mountain scene, play with your lines, play with different layers, play with different patterns, and sometimes that involves different kinds of lines. Really experiment. Use some of your favorite art supplies in a different way that you've never used before. Now I'm thinking of something else I could do. These are the Neo Color crayons. And let's start accentuating this kind of line through here. I'm just adding a little bit of yellow. And I'm not really, look at me, I'm not even looking at the photograph anymore. I'm just making it up as I go. I know what I like of it, and I know that I want this area to be where all those wildflowers are. A nice ground for the layers and the patterns that I want to add down here, because I want to do a lot. So, to let that dry, I need to get some of this pigment out of my water brush. I knew in the sky that I really liked how patchy the clouds were. I've got this perfect light cobalt blue that just, ooh, I like that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let me add a little bit of this white. Oh my goodness, I love this. So when you pick out your photograph of your mountain range, see what kind of sky you have. Look at the patterns or the lines or anything in the sky. Sometimes the sky can be really interesting. You can get a lot of really cool patterns out of it. And let's do, I love my purple here. Let's make the mountain look purple. Yeah. Get my water brush. I'm gonna start to make my lines a little different. Like gnarly bush lines. Now, that looks cool. Now I'm gonna whip out some, oh, I forgot about this. Oh my gosh. This is like an olive, like a gorgeous yellowy, olivey kind of green, and I'm obsessed with it. Tombow 098. Gosh, I love this color. It is gorgeous. So I'm gonna go in here and start adding some pattern. Okay, so to save on film, because I'm losing a lot of it right now, I'm going to work down here off camera and try and build this up some, and then I'll come right back and show you what I got, okay? I'll be right back. All right, things are coming along quite swiftly. I'm using my Copic markers on top of all of this to create those patterns that I keep talking about. Developing your own sort of pattern, which is something that we'll talk about more of in the next Monday videos, is huge. Huge, huge, huge. I just love having my own kind of pattern dictionary that I could always pull from, and I've just made several new ones. I started using this, I love this purple Copic marker for shading, like just for soft little details, but I just popped it and flicked it up. They look like little plump triangles. I just think they look so stinking cute. Whenever I do a pattern, ooh, that's a good note. Whenever you do patterns, it's really important when you put one pattern in one spot, it must continue elsewhere. Because if I just did these purplish reddish like viney leaf, you know, what's the word, weedy things in just one spot, it would look unbalanced and it wouldn't look completely, you know, put together. So I don't really want to concentrate this just here. I want to put it elsewhere so it'll be a little bit balanced. I haven't incorporated acrylic paint yet, but I know this is just what I need. I knew once I started adding some of that green down, I think I was doing a bit too much. You always need to add a little bit of pink just to make it a wee bit better. I found the best purple, like lilac, dusty purple color pencil. I'm probably gonna have to stockpile on this one, but this one is violet gray and the brand is, yeah, Caran d'Ache, and this is just perfect to just deepen something, to when you want to make something like a dark color but you don't want to make it too dark, make it a little brown but not brown, just make it a little bit of a shadow off in the distance. This color pencil just works perfect. Yeah, man, yeah. Done. See? Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. So much fun. I love doing stuff like this, and it just came together beautifully. I'm really pleased with it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to salon this over, and I'm going to the photograph right there on this side of this sketchbook so you can see them side by side and see how different they are, how much I put my spin into it. Oh, so much fun. So being obsessed with something is super important. Nature, trees, mountains, patterns, just all that stuff. Find something that you are completely and utterly obsessed with and you can't get enough of. Don't rely on the photograph. Clearly, they don't look the same. They're completely different. And I'm super pleased in how it turned out, because when you paint something directly from a photo, although that's super amazing talent, wonderful, but where is your voice? Where is your style? Where does it scream you in it? You're giving more props to the photograph than that of you as the artist. And that is much, much more satisfying when you have your voice screaming out in a piece of artwork rather than giving all of the credit to the photograph.